Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Well, I'm starting this vlog today. I am heading out to a workshop for my association. Today is Tuesday, but it started yesterday. It's for 4 days in the National Stadium. So I'm heading there. Your girl is recovering from a cold. It was horrible. Over a week now, I've been struggling with this cold, coughing, and my voice was like completely gone. But I'm doing great today. I'm feeling a lot better and going out to this workshop. So I'm going to talk to you in a minute because I'm just collecting the laptop so I can go. And yes, my people, this week so far is going good because I'm recovering from a cold, and I have been struggling for the last week and a half. It was horrible. I had sleepless nights. I couldn't get much of a workout in because physically I just couldn't do it. But today, thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better. The coughing has subsided a bit, so it's not as bad as it were before. Yesterday, while I'm in that workshop, because the workshop started yesterday, I was like coughing every minute, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope, the people around me is not offended by my coughing. But it is what it is. I make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure whatever I have is not being spread to anyone else. The whole thing is something that was put on by the government of Grenada, the workshop, and it's really good. There's a lot of things that I learned yesterday, and a lot of things about the free movement for the OECS. There's a lot of restriction and things that could benefit Grenada if some of those restrictions were removed. It's a lot of information. There's a lot of legal stuff. It's good that they invite stakeholders, to help make the decision. And that's what I believe. You have to get the stakeholders involved. And this is one of the reasons that I formed the association, the Beauty and Wellness Association, because there was decisions that was made about a particular bill for the beauty industry, and the stakeholders like myself was not invited. We were no way present, to have a say in the bill that affected us in the beauty industry. So I am privileged that, now that we have an association, that we can actually represent and actually be a part of anything that they want to write into law and so on. And I'm honored for that opportunity to be a part. It's a learning experience, and it's not just knowledge for me. That's knowledge I will take back to my association members and let them know, this is what, and hear their feedback on it, and to the greater public as well. It's 30 of us in that workshop, different people from different industries, and I really applaud the government for that initiative, and because that's the way it's supposed to be, right? And so it's 4 days I have to sacrifice from my schedule, my work, and so on, but it's a 4 days, I believe, that I'm gaining a lot of knowledge, a lot of insight, in things that I was never exposed to before, information I was never exposed to or privy to. So I consider that a blessing, getting to meet different people. I love that, connecting with different people, networking. So it's good for my business. It's good for, I can able to talk about the association, and hopefully there is things that I learned yesterday, and these are things that I was telling our members. I am not a lawyer, but I have 2 lawyers in my family. My sister is a lawyer. My niece is a law drafter, and she's very knowledgeable. So whenever I'm not certain about something, I will connect with my sister or ask my niece. I think a lot of people, when you lack knowledge, you just believe or accept anything the government throw at you, and that is something that we need to. Education is important. Educate yourself, because sometimes we wait. To me, I don't think there's a level of transparency in the country. I don't know, for whatever reason, but sometimes you hear things through the grapevine. So I am making it my business not to hear through the grapevine, is to go out there, because they must put the information out there. But sometimes the way the information, the network in which the information comes through, it's limited. If you don't go out there to find it, you will not find it. You know what I'm saying? And to them, that's transparency. They put it out there. But you have to take the initiative now to find the information. So I am doing that. I live here. This is my country. I love my country. I have no intention of going anywhere. And some of the things, I know they have good intentions, but it's the way it's executed. For example, in the beauty industry, they want everybody to be licensed. And I believe that's a good thing, for us to be licensed and so on. But there's a lot of things involved. You're asking professional indemnity insurance. There's a lot of things. And then you have to look at, the people income. There's a lot of taxes and so on in the country that is affecting people. And I think the problem with us, because when I sit down to different meetings and I hear the reasoning for certain things, I'm like, okay, one may have a personal experience. She went to a hairdresser and then her braid was, plait too tight. So she went back to the hairdresser and whatever. She's on a board making decisions for the beauty industry. Like, really? Then you have people who have us on the medical profession, and we're not medical professionals, you know what? And, there's a difference. There's ways you do things. You have to get people involved, people who know about the industry, people who work in the industry. Let us explain what we do. Then again, training. There is a lot of training that is lacking on the island. Professional training. You can't have people who knows nothing about the industry training. No, you cannot. You have to get people who understand the industry, professional trainers. To me, they're taking advantage of the government in terms of, people just want to make money, because some of the people who involved in the training and so on, they knows nothing about the industry. What are you doing there? Then we have a national training agency that people paying for certificates, and like years after it's like, what is going on? So get everything in order. Find out the different category of the industry that we're in, and place people there who's supposed to get insurance, who don't need insurance. And there's a lot of things that you need to reevaluate before you make this kind of demand. And it's a big topic, and it's something I don't really want to weigh down on my channel here, but it affects me, and that is the reason why I'm going to these workshops, and that is the reason why I started the association. I really want us in the beauty industry to come together, because I think if we come together and the industry can be one of the most powerful industries. When you stand together as a body, you achieve more. One person will not get anything done. Right now, everything that is, we're an association, and that is who they recognize. They don't recognize you as a hairdresser. They don't recognize you as a nail tech individually. They recognize the association. So there is power in the association, in having an association, because if we did not have this association, we would know nothing about what is happening. We would not be able to be a part of the decision making in what's happening for our country. So that is, I think, ignorance play a big part in why certain things and certain laws put into play, because people focus about, oh, I don't like this person is that, if that person is there, I'm not doing that, I'm not, and if we get away from that mindset, you don't have to like an individual. You don't have to like an individual. You just respect the work that they put out and what they can achieve, that will benefit you. And there is people that I work with and I don't like them. I can't stand their attitude. But at the end of the day, I respect what they do. And I respect the fact that they doing something that I can benefit and others can benefit from. There's people in government, I don't like the way they do certain things, but that I would not, anything that they do that would benefit the country, I will celebrate it. I will give them the recognition for their work. I will clap for them. I will, because if they fail, I fail, because I live here and I love my island. I'm not going anywhere. So there's a lot of things I think people need to get personal feeling out of the way, and it's something that is dominant in the Black community, and I think that we need to get away from that mindset, and we can achieve so much when you realize the power of Black people, the strength. Sometimes I am amazed by my own strength, the things that I've overcome. Like, I am strong. And I know there is a lot of people out there that go through a lot of nonsense and a lot of things, and they rise above it. And that is strength. We are strong people. You have things that will crack people, things that will cause people to commit suicide, and we get over it. We are strong race of people, Black people. You understand? So my people, I'm almost to the stadium. I am excited about day 2. Hey friends, welcome back. Listen, it's been how many days? It's been 2 days since I picked up the camera. The last video I did, I mentioned I was doing a workshop. Well, that workshop ended yesterday. Thank God. It was long, it was intense, a lot of information, but it's valuable information. It's information, as I mentioned, I will take back to my association and to the greater public, because it's shared knowledge. And I felt so good, proud, just hearing where my island is right now in terms of trading, and we have come a long way, so we should be proud as a people. But we have a very long way to go still. There's a lot of, I will not get into the whole dynamics, but it was a lot of information, and there's a lot of restriction still that we have to work together with the OECS to come to an agreement to get rid of those restrictions. And it's good that I was a part of that, to understand things, because sometimes you have opinion on things and you wonder why the government can't do this, why they not do that, but you're not there to understand why certain decisions have to be made and so on. So I'm really happy that I was privy to that information, and that I have a better understanding on what's happening and so on. But today, your girl is about self-care today. My husband have his event tomorrow, which is Saturday. The event is called Groovy White. It's a groovy affair, soca music, and we, as I mentioned before, we in our carnival season, so everything is soca. So the event is tomorrow, and it's a gold and white event. So I'm just going to get a little bit of self-care. I did my nails last week, but I told the girl that I have the event and I will come back and do the polish. So I'm going to do the polish. I have not decided on what I want right now, but it's a white event, white and gold, and I'm wearing pretty much white and gold accessories and so on. So I'm still deciding what I need to do, and then I'm going to one of the hotel on the island. It's a 5-star hotel, and my colleague actually manages a spa, so I booked a pedicure with them. I believe in our industry we need to support each other. You have to support each other. business and so on. So I'm giving her my support today. So I'm I'm going for a pedicure after. So after I get my nail done, I'm gonna get my pedicure done, and then I have to go and get my outfit adjusted because my husband bought this blazer in Canada from Laura, and when he was purchasing it, I said, listen, that's not my size. He's like, oh, it looks small, it's gonna fit you. I said, no, that's not my size. I know my size. And then when he brought it, lo and behold, it's too big, so I need to get it adjusted. And because they didn't have my size, so he just felt that it would fit me, but I know it would not have fit me because I know my size, and so on. So I have to get that done. And listen, tomorrow is a white event. Why would my period show up yesterday? Why? And I have to wear white tomorrow. So I'm praying to God, please let it be a gentle flow, if ever. Can't stand this thing, but I'm still gonna have a good time in Groovy White. Bet your last dollar I'm gonna have a good time. I washed my hair this morning, and so it's still wet, but I don't like going under the dryer or anything. I like to let my hair air dry, so I wash it and I put a little dye in the roots because trust me, the grays keep popping up. So I am not at the stage yet where I want to let the gray do its thing. Your girl not there yet. I'm still slowly embracing it, but not fully embraced as yet. So I'm still gonna dye the roots. I don't dye the ends of it, I just dye the roots. Yesterday my girlfriend she messaged me. She said, you have on lock extension? I'm like, no. I said, girl, my hair is all natural. She said, oh my God, because she never really see it down. So I did a shot and I wore it down, and she was like, she thought it was lock extension. I said, no, darling, it's all scalp grown. I started my journey like about 6 or 7 years ago, and I started with lock extension. But after 1 year and 3 months, both my husband and I cut that out because we wanted our journey to be authentic. We wanted, when you understand, locks and the nature of locks, you don't want anything fake on your head. You want the real deal. You want it to be scalp grown because it's a representation of your journey, your life, the good part, the not so good, and that is what my locks represent. Because when I look at the growth of my locks, when I'm in a stress era in my life, I see how the growth changes. The locks may grow a bit thinner. Then when I'm in a different phase, a happy phase, I see how healthy and thick it grows. So I understand the journey. So I can never put any extension in it, because to me it's not about a style for me. It's about my life. It's about the energy. It's about there is so much, to get into the whole lock stock, it's a whole video. But yeah, all I'm saying, it's scalp grown, 100% scalp grown. So friends, that's what's up. Listen, I am so proud of my husband because last year was the first Groovy White event, and he did it, but he had a lot of disappointment. The event was a great event, but there was a lot of disappointment surrounding it, and I wouldn't talk about it. But then he said, listen, that was just, he saw it as a learning experience for him. He saw it as something that he gained knowledge from. And I couldn't see it like that, but he was saying, don't worry. So this year he put it on all by himself. Well, of course, his sister, she's a pillar. She does all the administrative part and so on. The girl is such a gem. The best, only to me. Only best sister-in-law. That's the only one I know, right? He has another sister, but I don't really know her. So, but this sister here, she's a gem, and she, supports him, and both of them together. And I stay in the background. I give advice, and I let him do his thing. And yesterday he asked me, "Say you're proud of me?" I said, "I'm very proud of you," because to see that everything that he planned and everything that he worked, he put into that, and to see how it's shaping out, how everything is just, exploding in a good way. I'm like, God is good. And I tell him, I say, I'm very proud. I say, proud is an understatement. And, but there's a lot of things that I am learning from this, because for me, it's like, I see things and I always go in protection mode, right? Where things and people could harm, or people looking to exploit you or take advantage of you. I see these things and I go in protective mode to protect him from it. But sometimes he always tell me, you know what? Listen, people only get one chance to do something wrong to me or to hurt me. He said, one chance I give them. You understand? And I still say, why give them a chance to do it? When you spot it, get rid of it. He's like, nope. He said, because every time I have these experiences, it's something that I learn, and they will never get that opportunity again. So that is like a learning experience for me, because I am a kind of cutthroat kind of businesswoman. I don't play that. If I am one that at core, I don't play. And if I see you trying to exploit me or take advantage of me, I deal with you immediately. I don't give you that opportunity to do it. But he does it differently. He allowed them, and he let them believe that they caught him or they have him. But then they will never get an opportunity to even be close to him ever again. And that is something that I'm learning. Is something like, I'm the one like, no, I deal with it one time. No. But he said, no. You play the long game with them. And it's something interesting. It's very interesting, because I have been through so much things in my life with people, because I know who I am. I am a nice person. I am a good person. I am a caring person. I am a loving person. I could say that with a conviction, because I know who I am. But over the years, I realized people take advantage of that. People take advantage of your kindness. The people who that you will go all out to help, they will betray you in the worst way. They will lie on you. They will say the darnest thing about you. And you wonder, like, if people could be so heartless, why be nice? Why continue to let them take advantage of you? So I just come to a point, like, I just cut it out, You cross me, I'm done with you. That's me. And sometimes I realize that soft side of me starts to creep back in, and I'm trying my best not to do it, because I'm like, if I don't like something, stand up and say I don't like it. Don't allow it to happen. Don't allow it to hurt you. Don't allow it to fester, right? And then later on have regret. So I'm like, I don't want to be a nice person anymore. There's a difference being a good person and a nice person. A nice person is let you continue to let things slide, and you give people chances. You ignore certain things. You act like you're not aware of it. I just can't do that anymore. I just cannot do that anymore. I've felt the wrath of people, too many instances, and I'm at the point where I just can't do it anymore. And that's where I'm at right now. It's sad because people can cause you to change. People can cause you to be what you don't want to be. But again, now I am about protecting me right now. Can't give them that access anymore. And if that make me appear to be selfish, so be it. Selfish is not when you're standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself is not selfish. People see it as being selfish, but no, you're standing up, you're protecting yourself. That is not selfish. They are the one that is selfish. Because when you take a stand for yourself, they consider that as being selfish. But it's not. Friends, listen, I'm going to take you, I'm almost to my nail place. I don't know where I went into this mode this morning, but it's just a proud moment just seeing my husband and do his thing. But then I see the little people with their trickery, and it just kind of got to me, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's such a kind-hearted person, and all people trying to do is take advantage, but God is good. God is good, and He's gonna see him through it all, right? He's gonna see him through it all, and I'm gonna be standing and supporting him no matter what, because that's the role that was appointed to me by the Most High, and I will do just that. I didn't just choose my husband. God gave me a husband, right? And we don't have the perfect life. We're far from perfect. But what I do know, we have a real life. Our journey is real. Everything about us is real. And we don't pretend to be what we're not. And one thing I know, I have his support, and he will definitely have my support. But something that I have to allow him to experience what he has to experience. I cannot go into protective mode all the time, because his experience gonna be his life lessons. And so it was for me, so it is for me, and so it still is for me. My experience is my life lessons. And boy, have your girl been getting some lessons. But I thank God for it. Thank God for it. So friends, I am at my nail place. I am gonna go in now and get my nails done. I'm not going with no bag. Gonna get my nails done and do my thing. So I'll talk to you soon. I just finished getting my nails done. I love it, absolutely love it. I chose this little gold decor. So I'm heading out now to get my pedicure done, and then I think I'm gonna make a little grocery run. I did groceries yesterday, so I am good on supplies for the weekend. I started a sourdough bread. Last night I fed my starter, and then I did the bread. I mixed the bread. I did all my stretch and fold. So right now it's bulk fermenting right now. So time I reach home, I have to go to the seamstress to take in that. What the hell? Yeah, I have to go to the seamstress to take in that blouse and blazer. And I feel for I did some curry chicken last night, so I curry some chicken last night, but I feel for ground provision. So if I could pick up some dasheen and some sweet potatoes and probably make some dumplings, I think I might have that today. I just feel for that today. I've been having rice for like the whole week at the workshop, and trust me, I think I'm maxed out on having rice now. I don't even want to see rice. So I think like caterers, they could do so much better and stuff. The people hire you, oh God, do something good. A little bit of vegetables, a whole set of starch, and the chicken loaded with sauce. I'm like, come on, show some pride in what you're doing. It's a representation of yourself, the kind of what you put out. So you're just giving mediocre kind of. I'm like, I don't want to bash people food, but I mean, come on, season the food properly. You don't need a whole bunch of ketchup and barbecue sauce to make the food taste good. Then a whole set of rice. There's so much different things we have on the island. Like we have breadfruit. Do a little breadfruit salad, a little green banana salad, or something, mix it up. It's just one way. Rice, noodles. I'm like, whatever. So I need some good food, so I'm gonna do some provision, and I did the chicken already. So then I have to pick the kids up. I have to pick the kids from summer school. We got them enrolled for the week because it's a bit hot in here. Yeah, we got the kids enrolled for a week because we had so much stuff to do. Like I had to do the workshop, and then my husband, of course, busy getting things together. My daughter have to go to work, so getting them enrolled in a summer school for the next 5 days. Well, for 5 days. I said the next 5 days. Today is Friday. For 5 days, that was really helpful for us to get everything done, and we managed really well. So today is the last day for them in that summer school. I'm not sure if we're gonna have them go next week. We probably might just do another week depending on our schedule and so on. But yeah, so I have to pick them up this evening. Hopefully, I wanted to get my hair twisted because I think I'm gonna wear my hair down. I think, I'm always having it up, so it probably is best to have it down for a little while, because it helps, because trust me, I believe that wearing it up all the time can damage your edges and so on. And I've damaged my edges over the last few years. It's growing back nicely, but I'm a person, my hairline always starts way back. But over the years, I did a lot of damage to the hair. Like I remember I used to shave my side of my hair, design it and all kind of thing. Your girl was a kind of girl with the hair. It's like I said, hair grew back. But now right now I'm so careful, and I'm just taking good care of it because my hair is my crown, right? So I'm taking better care of it now. So I'm almost there to the good thing that everything is so close by. The nail place is just over there, and I made my appointment with her for the next, say, 2 months. So I am pretty much booked in because I know people will be trying to get in for the carnival and so on. So my next appointment is July 31st, and then of course I'm gonna do my nails for my birthday. My birthday is on the 26th of August, so I book just in time for that. So everything is scheduled, so it's just that this year I am so intentional about my self-care. I am taking care of myself from the inside out, mentally, everything. It's important. Over the years, I mentioned before, I take care of everybody else, and then I kind of neglected myself. Not to say like I'm not doing things for myself and so on, but I mean like taking the initiative, do my nails, do a pedicure like every month and so on. These are things that I have neglected. So I'm really making a conscious effort this year to really take care of myself in terms of my grooming and so on. And of course, mentally, physically, and everything. You know what I mean? That's what your girl is up about. It can be costly, but certain things that I do for myself at home, like my facial and so on, I manage my facial for myself because I do facial in my studio, so I don't need to go by somebody to take care of my face. Pedicures are hard. For me to do a pedicure for myself, it's really hard. So I want to relax, so I let somebody else do that for me. So I am here. So I am gonna go in now and get my pedicure done. Let me just switch over the camera so you can see the grounds here is beautiful. I need to show you the grounds. It's beautiful. So I'm here. I'm heading. It's quite a little walk, so I'm walking over to this spot. Let me show you the grounds. The place is so beautiful. I love the landscape. I'm just heading in over there. Hello. This is the way to the spa, right? Thank you so much.
Straight down, you'll see a sign that says spa.
Okay, thanks. Yes, so this is where I'm going. Grounds is so beautiful. I actually just asked the owner for direction. She is such a humble young lady. Hi, morning. I'm getting to get my hair dry naturally, no blow dry. I love this place. I spent when my husband won the internationals soca monarch in Trinidad, we got to spend 2-3 nights here. Would you believe, for the 3 nights we spent here, I was sick the whole 3 nights. I never really enjoyed it. And the place is so beautiful. I couldn't really enjoy the food because after the first night, I don't know what I ate, or so I got sick. So I never fully enjoyed the place, the ambiance or anything, because I was cooped up in the room for the entire 3 days. So I need to do a do-over. One day I'm gonna do a staycation and really enjoy the place. Everybody who knew that I came, we stayed actually in this villa. Let me show you. This was the villa we stayed in. Inside it has nice pool and everything. Grounds is really beautiful. Yes, so I need a do-over of this place. But it's really nice here. I see my girlfriend calling. She probably wondering if I'm late. Yes, so I was saying the place, it has a nice pool and everything inside there. It's really, really, really nice. She's calling me on the phone, but I'm almost there and I'm doing my vlog. I can answer you, Abby. I am coming. This is the spa over there. This is the spa. Grounds are so beautiful. The landscape is so beautiful. I hope this camera is clean because it's looking kind of blurry. So that's it there. Janisa Spa. This is it here. That's my former cool.
Come to children.
Yeah. This is it. This is once beautiful.
So you pedicure, right?
Yes,
So
pedicure.
you're doing local gel or regular?
Gel. What's gel?
So you go for your gel here, and I see a rig out here, and see a rig for your
Okay. I want to use. Huh?
Gel, and okay.
Okay.
CND, gel, and then okay, gel, and then regular. Well, you're not doing regular, no?
I didn't think it's regular. She tell me, you know.
Regular.
I didn't think it's regular. Ask her.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I ain't
So
sure.
you have a 60?
Yeah. Which one is me over here?
Yes.
Okay. All I know, I want white polish.
Not white.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm not sure what I had decided on, but I am looking forward to be pampered today. I need it. I had a busy week and I just want somebody to. My feet help me to relax. Once my feet feels good, it's not about looking good for me, it's about feeling good. You know, it actually overall it just helped me to feel totally relaxed, energetic and all of that. Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm David. I'll be taking care of your...
Thank you so much. I definitely need exfoliation because my cycle and feet get really, really dry. But I Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was up since 5:25 this morning. I had a hair appointment at 5 a.m. My hair appointment was 5:30 this morning. I woke up at 5:23 and so I was late, obviously. The hairdresser was calling me because she lives all the way in the country. Her place is in the country. She was calling me and usually I leave my phone, everything outside. I don't take it in the room. And she was like, "Are you coming?" I'm like, "I just woke." She said, "Come still." Brush my teeth, throw on some clothes, and then I head out to the country. I got there about 3 minutes to 6. And thankfully, she had a braid started at 6. The person was there. The person was like, "That's fine. You go ahead because it's just to retwist." I wash and, condition and everything yesterday. So thankfully, I got my hair done because today is my husband's event. Today is Saturday, so today is the actual event. And I did not get much of a workout in or walk this week because of that whole workshop thing. So I went for a nice walk this morning before I come home. I know my husband have a lot of stuff and he was at home with the kids. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to steal, even though I couldn't get 45 minutes or an hour. So from my hairdresser, I went straight on the road because I have my trainers in the car. And I got a nice walk because I needed the outdoor. I needed to feel the sun on my face. I needed to just connect with nature because tonight it's groovy white. Tonight I'm going out and have a good time and enjoy myself. So I got my walk in. My girlfriend, I was talking to her on the phone while I'm walking. She's like, so you couldn't go home straight? You just got your hair done and you're out walking, sweating it up? I said, girl, I don't care. I needed to walk. So I went out there. I said, the hair will be fine because it's all laid nicely. I said, it's going to be fine. So right now, what I have planned for the day so far, I'm going to make some breakfast, take a nice shower, and I have 2 sourdough bread that I started yesterday. So it's proofing in the refrigerator right now. So I'm going to hot up my cast iron and so on, get those bread baked this morning because I have nothing pressing to do. I got my nails done. I'm loving the nails. I'm really loving the design on it. And it's a Cuban girl. She's really good. So I'm loving it. So my nail done, my pedicure, and I do my own makeup. I don't do much. I'm a simple woman. So just a little thing. I don't put all the crap on my face. I'm sorry. It's just not me. And to each its own. People like it. I just can't stand it. I do a little and that's it. So I got my clothes sorted yesterday. Today I just want to relax a bit, bake my bread, relax, drop the kids off to the babysitter, and just enjoy the event tonight with my sister and my girlfriends, of course. I have to make sure my sister don't set me up because last year she was supposed to come, but then something happened and she couldn't make it. So I pray God that no incidents, no accidents, nothing, that she will be celebrating with me tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight. I need to get her out of her house. She work a lot and she need to be out more, have more fun. So I'm trying to do that with her. I want to spend more time with her doing sisterly stuff. So I'm dragging her out, and it's a good thing she can say she's waiting on her car. So I told her, I'm picking you up. So she can say, well, her kid have the vehicle or whatever. I'm like, I'm picking you up and I'm dropping you back home. So there's no excuses. So she is in my care. So I'm looking forward to that. So my people, this video is going to be super long because I'm doing this vlog since Tuesday. So I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to, of course, do a lot of recording tonight. I'm going to show you, clips of the event and my outfit and everything. So I'm going to definitely talk to you. See you in the next video. So thank you so much for rocking with me for the last few days. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Give this video a thumbs up so it let the algorithm know that you're enjoying my content. Don't just tell me you're enjoying the content. Let the algorithm know that. So I'll talk to you very soon.